Alright, how's it going everyone? It's me Tangociss back at you with another video. Today we're starting Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. Fun fact, I actually got this game like a while back, can't remember when, I think it was like 2013. Tried it, then I realised that the recording didn't work, or I was trying to do it, but yeah, let's go. So, your game will be saved automatically at certain points, alright. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half to complete Home in a single sitting. I'll try it, might have to run to the bathroom midway, but we'll see what happens, I guess. So turn up the sound and turn off the lights while I'm recording this in daytime, because I'm free at the minute, so whatever floats your boat. So, all I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh my. I think, recording-wise, I think we'll probably do about maybe 10 to 12 minutes each, just to break it up a wee bit. Still will, have it running too long, but let's go ahead and see what we can do. So, oh my head, where was I? It was so dark. Oh, down, son. Is that a blindfold this dude has on or something? There was something by my feet, a flashlight. Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, I certainly like the design of things. Look like make him dance. Fancy. Alright, ooh, then let blood on the floor. Nasty. I'm assuming it's space. Oh, here we go. I sure hope there's no jump scares in this. That house, where was I? Oh, down, son. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Well, I sure hope it wasn't me, I'll tell you that. I didn't recognize his face, he was still kind of warm. Must be a fresh one then. I think we'll probably go in the hay. Ooh, dang! No, it's just a cat. Alright, man. Should probably feed mine after recording here. Alright, let's go. Actually, let's go into the dark room, because why the heck not? I noticed that I lumped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Well, it's downstairs, alright, okay. For a second our body was aiming for some kind of basement thing. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. So is this my house or someone else's then? Cause, I don't know, I kinda feel bad about poking around someone else's house, you know what I mean? So that certainly doesn't sound good, but let's YOLO it anyway. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. I'm gonna turn this down a wee bit, it's very loud. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? I think we should, because if this is supposed to be some kind of murder investigation, we could probably show this to the cops and say, "Oi lads, this is the guy that got murdered. I woke up and he was dead, for some reason." I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. See what I mean, folks? Alright, let's go back the way we came. I sure hope we don't die halfway up the stairs, because, Alright, well, did we check here? There were scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper, and notes about some kind of water tower. I see. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Maybe he worked at the water tower, like a maintenance officer sort of setup. Is that a thin grey mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. I think we should probably free it. Kinda feel bad if I didn't, Oh, that's very loved. Fancy. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use, and were caked in a damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Maybe he didn't have one. Possibly. I haven't a clue. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch between it. Or behind it. Yeah, sure, why the heck not? It pressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Maybe it's some kind of hidden basement or something. For this dude's flashlight, he certainly isn't lighting up a whole lot. You'd think he'd shine it forward so you can, see what's going on. I think we'll go downstairs again. Yeah, I think I was downstairs. It's a fancy grandfather clock, I'll give him that. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. That certainly wouldn't be very good for my carpets if he has any. So, the bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was a man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. I have to go to the bathroom now, actually. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Alright. I mean, you always like a clean bathroom, don't you? The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Oh, down, son. That's gonna be fun. Sure, let's try climbing out this window, except I can't for some reason. I mean, he's tall enough he could probably open it and break out, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the game, I would say. We already done through there, and now it's upstairs. Woo! Flip, what was that? The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. I just had my lunch there now myself. Nice crisp sandwich. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Well, I think we should head onwards. What's this? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor and had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Sure, why not? I heaved the box forward and I finally give. Because we all know that horror games and basements can go hand in hand, don't they? There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? You know what, screw it, let's go down and probably die or something. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. That doesn't sound good. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. I mean, I kinda don't blame him, but, you know. This basement is very beaten up. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Maybe it was kind of like an escape tunnel. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Fun. Newspaper clippings from a local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Go down, son. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? No, I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. Or maybe I should take it, because then if I have to shoot something, I don't know. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I'm gonna take it because, you know, self-defense and whatnot. I mean, maybe it's not loaded, I haven't a clue, but, you know. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? You tell me, buddy, it's very hard to see. Some kind of homemade wreck, slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Ew. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? I sure bloody hope not. And of course there's hooks there. He probably did. That's why it's a good thing I took that gun now, wasn't it? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. And it looked like there's stuff dripping from the roof. Ugh. So are we going downstairs or upstairs? Oh, downstairs. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? Maybe they bought them? Suppose if they thrown them out, maybe found them and tried, well... Sounds like I have some rats in here. Giving them up. Oh, a bunch of bats actually. It seems to be some kind of cave. I remembered noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay. Can we walk? Oh, we can't just walk over it. Guess it might just... a skeleton, and I hear a bunch of whispering. There was a rope hanging here. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes, I did. Maybe a rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. I think we shall take it then. And of course there's a skeleton there, because why the heck not? Am I right or am I right? Alright, you know what? Since we're approaching the 11-minute mark, I think we could probably end things here. So yeah, I think we'll just end things here for today's first run. So that was Home, a unique horror game. I can certainly feel the shivers coming on. I'm enjoying it so far, though, I gotta say. But that's essentially it for today's video. Tune in next time to see if we're going to descend this ladder or not. Am I right or am I right? And no threats were detected. That's handy, but I don't think that's referring to the game. So yeah, cheers for watching, folks, and we'll catch you next time.